Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Sapo de Studio. This morning we're going to be showing you how we make our clay face masks. Now, these are a pasty mask. It's not the sheets of mask. This is a much more natural, gentler mask that you can use. Either I would use it maybe like once a week or maybe once a month, depending on your situation. We have 4 different varieties. Today we're just going to show you how we make the base, and then I'll do a demo of one of the varieties that I like to use. So if you're curious about how it goes on, how it comes off, that kind of thing, you can continue to watch. So first we're gonna just kind of go through the ingredients. So our masks are basically, I'm gonna tilt this down so you can see, are a mixture of water, distilled water, and a blend of oils. And it also contains aloe vera and vitamin E. And then to that, we're going to add our clay. We use our kaolin clay as a base. And if you don't know anything about clays are great detoxifiers. So they're awesome. They're a natural drawing agent, so they naturally draw the toxins out of your pores. Whenever we mix oil and water, it's always an interesting process because they don't really like each other, but we have ways around that. Oops. And then together we're going to mix the water and the oil in our blender. And this works really well to blend and emulsify everything together. Okay. Remember, if you have any questions or comments or anything, feel free to message us. We're pretty quick about getting back with you. And also, if there's a custom blend that you'd like to see in our masks or something you're interested in wanting in terms of a blend, we're very flexible. And because we make it in small batches, we're very happy to be able to accommodate those requests for you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to show you how we use our clay mask. This happens to be the turmeric one. This one's great for evening out skin tone and age spots and that kind of thing. So I just shaved, and so my face is clean, and I'm now going to apply the mask. So you can tell it's kind of like a goopy, and you're just going to spread this out. I got about, I don't know, maybe a quarter size. I got a big head, so these masks, which if you watched earlier in the video, I showed you how we make them. They're basically a mixture of clay and our blend of oils. The turmeric is scented with like a citrus blend. It's got orange and cedarwood. So anyways, we're gonna let this dry. This will take about 10 minutes or so to dry, and then we'll rinse it off, and basically that's it. And then I'll follow up with, for me, I'm going to use our toner for men. I mean, it's all of our toners are pretty much formulated the same way. This just has a little more earthier scent to it. Trying to remember we have a rose toner, which is really nice, and I make that with rose water. And then we have a citrus toner, which is really nice and bright. It actually would be, I like that one. That's got peppermint oil in it, and it's an orange tea that I make with orange rind. So either one of those would be a great follow-up to the mask. And then I'll moisturize with our goat's milk moisturizer. So and then this is a blend of coconut oil, grapeseed oil. It's got a little bit of clay in it, and then it also has obviously the goat's milk. So yeah, I'll be back. So I don't know if you can see this on camera, but you can tell it's starting to dry. You can feel it because it's kind of like constricting as the clay dries on your face. So I don't know if the camera shows where all my wrinkles are, where it's cracking. But so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off now. What I did is I just filled my sink with some warm water, and then I'm just going to, with a washcloth, peel this or wipe this off. So you can kind of see, oh, it feels so good. So now, depending on what mask you use, some are more abrasive than others. I usually would recommend doing a mask treatment at night, so you can go to sleep and then your face can like calm down through the night. But this turmeric one isn't bad. It's probably the mildest. In fact, if this would be one that I would use more often than the others. You know, the charcoal or the rose one, I probably would maybe only use that once a week as part of your routine. I wouldn't do any of these on a daily basis. That'd be really hard. All right, so I think I got everything off. And what the toner does is basically like an astringent. So it's just gonna close all your pores. Oh, that feels so good. And then of course moisturize. Now, if you don't like the goat's milk, we do have actually two different moisturizers. We have one that is basically the same thing, but I've added SPF. It's got an SPF factor to it. I added zinc oxide to it. I like that one in the summer, especially because I'm outside all the time with farmers markets and stuff. Or we have our skin repair cream, and that is more of it's a heavier, it's a hemp and aloe formulated moisturizer. So you have some options. You can, they're all available online and in the store. I don't usually drag them to farmers markets, but certainly if you wanted to get your hands on one of them and you were going to a market, if you message me, I'd be happy to bring one to any of the markets that we'll be at this season. And that's it. So that takes care of that. If you have any questions or comments, please hit me up down below and I'll respond as soon as I see it. Thanks.